welcome. Welcome to Hands of Provision. My name is Mary, and I'm going to be saving for the emergency fund today, which once it's saved, we like to call it abundance. And we talk a lot about saving for emergencies ever since Dave Ramsey made it very much an understood idea that you do need to have something saved. If you don't want to continually go into debt, you've got to have something to save. So when those unexpected events happen, you don't have to use more credit. And I have found, so last year, at the end of the year, December, and then the very first part of this year, I had saved a little over $1,000 last year and ended up using it all at the end of last year and the beginning of this year. So when I started my channel, I was beginning again to save. And at the end of July, I had saved by using these wonderful challenges. I save all month and accrue it using these beautiful challenges and here in these envelopes, and then I pull it and I would put it into this progressive challenge that's on my coffee shop. And so you save $50 and then that 50 rolls over and you just have to add another 50 to get your 100, and then another, that 100 rolls over to the 200. So you're really just saving another 100 to get you your 200. The 200 rolls over here, you save another 100 to get to your 300, and so on. And I was very surprised that I was able to do this twice. And so at the end of July, I had saved $2,000. And I was very surprised to have done that so soon. But I now know why. And that was because there was going to be a need for it. And so as I shared in my Christmas video in last week, I had to withdraw some of my money from my Christmas challenge to help a family member. And I also said I would have to draw from other envelopes, and it's this one, most appropriately, isn't it? This is to be used to meet needs. And so I have used it. So I am taking this out because it's no longer in the bank. And I am starting again fresh. And this is the last Friday. I do every other Friday savings into emergency. And this is the last Friday of August. So that is for emergency. So once I save the money in here with these challenges, we will be seeing how much has accrued and put it in the progressive challenge and starting again. And I'm thankful that there was an abundant amount in that envelope that I could use to help someone in my family meet a need, and I'm super thankful that it was there. So I try to bring $90 every 2 weeks to put into the emergency fund to make an abundance. Let's see, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have $85 today, it looks like. And I have an extra 10 back here for a new collab that I'm a part of. And I'll show that at the end. I have a couple collabs that are done at the end of this that are wrapping up, and we'll see those. And then I'll just show you this other one that is for Thanksgiving. And I'm excited to be a part of that. So we always start here this day. I'm sorry, and I shouldn't even open it up. We always start with our dailies, don't we? So we save on the daily for our top 3 funds plus the emergency fund that we want to build up into abundance. I'm thankful that I have been doing that because I have not had to pull this. I was able to use the money in the abundant emergency progressive and not pull what has been saved in the daily challenges, nor did I have to pull from my top 3 funds to help. So I find that to all be such a blessing. And I'm thankful for this saving method, very, very thankful for it. So this is my daily calm, and I do this every day to get myself grounded, to know that I have been saving for those goals that are a high priority for me. Mine are retirement, month ahead, and debt payoff in 2026, and I am using the daily edition. This is free on my coffee, and so is the daily calm. There is a blank one here for you to fill out your own choices, what your top priorities right now are. So today is Friday, so we're going to go back and catch up and do Thursdays as well. And what I do is I use the left, right, center to choose between the three and which one's getting the money. But you can find any method, color dot die, D3 dice, a D6. Just find a method that works for you to choose between. And the dot on this left, right, center is nothing. So we get month ahead for Thursday. Love that. And for Friday, we get month ahead. That is beautiful. I roll the D4 on a daily basis to save and find out how much I'll save. I'm going to save $3 for Thursday and $1 for Friday. So I have my envelopes in here, and there's the dashboard. These envelopes are also free on Coffee. And in the back, I have the bank, what we call the bank envelopes. And I need 1, 2, 3, and another one. So I just allocate $3 is the average when you have to budget for how much to save for this, if you use a D4, that is. So all $4 from these 2 days are going into the month ahead envelope. And we will then do this second challenge. I do 3 challenges daily, and this is the second one. It is by Anna Banana Budgets, and it is Roll for Your Savings Goals. And I use it to use the calendar to help me rotate between these 3 envelopes. So I assign one envelope to each month and then rotate. So I debt payoff, retirement, month ahead, and now we're back to debt payoff. At the end of its month, that particular envelope, then all the money gets pulled and it gets put into my bigger challenge. So for instance, the month ahead that was pulled in the end of July went to my month ahead snowball challenge. The debt payoff will be going to my 52 envelope challenge when it's complete here. Okay, so we are going to be, for her challenge, she has us roll a color dot die to use this legend at the bottom to tell us which die to use to say find the amount that we're going to save. The yellow matches up with the D6. So we will roll a D6 and it gives us a 2 for Thursday. And a blue is D3 for Friday, and we get 3. All right, so we will draw from the bank envelope here for your Roll for Your Savings Goals. For this one, for the month of August, I was able to budget $6 each day because that's the top end of what you could get. But if you do the average, it's about $3. At least that's what it's been for me. So next month, I don't have the funds to do a full 6 for each day, so I'm going to be doing the same way I do the daily edition and just draw the exact amount that is needed. So we need $2 for Thursday going into debt payoff, and we need $3, my 3 looks funky right there, to go into debt payoff. That leaves 4 from Thursday and 3 from Friday, and that goes into the daily randomizer, and I let that accrue every day, and then once a week, which is Saturday, I pull it out and randomize it over these 3 envelopes. So the last thing I do each day is to save a little bit into emergency. And that is so that if something unexpected should happen, I would hopefully not be able have to take from these top 3 goals, or at least not as much. So as it happened, because I had enough between Christmas and what I'd already saved in abundance, I was able to help meet the need and not pull from this one. So I am using Erica at Superior Budgets, save $2,027 in 2027. I'm getting a jump start on this because I don't normally get them completed in the year that they are. So I'm hoping by starting early, I can actually complete this in 2027. But we are only doing the 1 through 6s to keep it nice and calm for our daily challenges. We have completed all the 1 through 6s in the yellow and all the 1 through 6s in the purple. So if those colors come up when I roll this die, we'll have to move on. So we have purple, so I have to do it again. And purple wants to be, oh my, purple just wants to be, and blue. Okay, so blue does have some still left. And we have a 4. Grab that, a 4. And do I have another 4? I have 2 2s or a 3 and a 1. I think I will do the 2 2s. For this, it'll be for Thursday. I'll have to do this twice. So this is $4. Pulling from the saved from its bank back here and going into the emergency fund here. And then we will do it one more time. And it's red. I do still have some left in the red. And it's a 5. I don't have a 5, but I have a 2 and a 3. So we will do the 2 and the 3 here. So nice to see this all getting filled in. Love it. I love this challenge. Okay, so we'll get $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to put into emergency. And now we are done with our daily. We have put a little bit into all of our top important financial goals, and we could be done, but we're not, because we do have some more to save. And that is in our emergency savings and a binder. All right, so we will begin. We have been saving with this challenge from the Mrs. Champion all year. We started in January. We've been doing well. So this is Saturday savings. I do it the low income way by combining the 2 numbers. However, wow, this is going to actually, I just realized, add up to a lot. That's because it's 5, and this is the last time I'm doing it. So there's 6, there's 4, that's 10 and 11. So this is actually going to take $21 right here already. Wow. So there's 20 and 1. I'm not sure we'll get through all our challenges today. All right, so 21 going into the Mrs. Champion. Now, what we do though, like I said, this is the last one. So we will write here for August what this challenge has saved us, and we pull it to put into the progressive challenge. So in total then, August saved us 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. That's the most saved with any month so far. So $30 in August. So far, $193 has been saved with this challenge. Beautiful. Thank you, Pam, at the Mrs. Champion. Love it. And our next one is by Donna, powered by creativity. This is a card game one. I have never finished one, and I'm getting so close. Look at these. These are the ones that have not yet been pulled. These are the pulled ones, and I have to do 2. I guess, wondering if I should be doing 3. since there's 3 Fridays. I don't know that I can. I think I might have to stick with 2. We have a 5 and a 2. Now, that's a low number. I could do the 3. I'm going to go ahead. Yes, they're all lower numbers. I'll put these back. And let me see. I need the green clubs, the green for the club. So I need, what is this? The 13 total. $13 in total for this challenge. I get to mark off the 5 of clubs. I get, and then the other is, let's see. Well, these are the hearts, aren't they? Both of them, the 2 and the 6. So I need the red. This is great progress. Loving that. Boy, sure aren't getting much of the spades. The other ones are filling in a lot faster. Okay, so we will put these into the completed ones. I was able to get the villains cards, by the way, on the Disney villains card on Amazon to play this one. And I thought that was so appropriate. So let's see, that was 13 today. Let's see what we have in total for this challenge for the month of August. And this is August 2026, and it is 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, and 3. $33 saved, which makes a total of $177 in total on this challenge. Nice. Slip that back. Now this next is a collaboration hosted by Nori at Norelli's Budgets. And this is the one that I'm letting to accrue through the whole year. I didn't start thinking of that. I like one of my challenges to be able to accrue and not be pulled. And so this is the one I chose because I had these lovely envelopes by Michelle at Michelle Plans Daily. And I didn't think of doing it until about May. So I've saved May, June, July, and now we're working on August. And August is Christine's Creations, and these are beautiful back to school challenges. I love them. So what do we have left? Okay, so we're going to do one of her math. The math ain't mathin'. Show your work. And we're going to get a 1 plus 1 is 2. We're going to play this again. And 2 times 1 is 2. It's taking it easy on me here. And 3 plus 6, I shouldn't have said anything, is 9. So 9 and 4 is 13. So I'll go ahead and grab that. Okay, so we're going to add $13. So we play what we can, and then we go on. We can't finish them, but we get to enjoy them for the whole month by looking at them. Thank you so much, Christine. Those were gorgeous. Loved that. And Michelle for those beautiful envelopes. Okay, and then we go to our Lifted Up and Livings quilt along group play. Now this one also, I was doing $5 a block, and I think I owe it 10 on this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so $10 going in here. And I went ahead and colored it ahead of time so I wouldn't have that pressure of coloring in front of you. I love these quilt ones by Tara. These are so pretty. So we're another $20 for August. So far, this has saved us a total of $87. I so enjoy being able to play these and help me keep me motivated to save and to keep the money in the challenge. Now this is by Joe at CBA Mom Save. This is her Budgeting Community Friends episode 5. And there are 8 sections. So we will roll, I think I have a D10. If it goes 9 or 10, we'll just have to roll again. So it's 4. So we go to section 4 and roll to see whose channel. 3. 1, 2, 3. It's Budget Your Life today. And I guess this actually is a roll. We'll do a D3. So it's 3 in there. I'll just put it above it. And then since it's 2 weeks worth, I'll go ahead and roll again to see. I'll just stay in section 4. We already did 1. This Blue Kiwi budgets. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is this tailor your budget, and it is also 3. So we will put $1, that's 6 in total. And then we will grab and see what was already in there. So we have a total of $9 in August. So far, this challenge has saved us $45. And we get the names of some beautiful channels for you to go and watch. So Budget Your Life and Tailor Your Budget. They are in the spotlight this week. Okay, and last in here, before we do our farmers market collab finished up, but I didn't pull the money until today. So let's grab that money that saved us, and in the month of August, and it was $6 more. So it saved us $43, and was such a fun challenge collaboration. All right, put that back in there. And then this is Crazy Dice by Save with Judy. Let's see what I've got. So I have to do the 2, I think I'm going to have to not do this one yet, because this is usually, I need to be able to do my 2 collabs. I got to finish some of those up this month. So I'm just going to grab out and put what we've already got in here, and that is $7. And that takes us to $105 saved so far in Crazy Dice. And if we have anything left over, I come back and put it in here as my catch-all. So that takes us to our collaborations that we're doing. I'm going to be finishing up with the Foodie, because I did so many. I'm going to do that one first. I did so many last week that when I looked at what I had left, and I only do 25 cents an ingredient, that I am going to go through and just mark off and read off to you some of these. This is a collaboration that I've been having such fun with. It's Let's Shop for the Fun Foodie Box, and it was hosted, or is hosted, by Aussie B Budgets, The Bubbly Stuffer, Mum Wife Budget Life, Becca Budgets 777, and Pink Plum Budgeting. Love this so much. They did a beautiful job, and they allowed me to be a part of it, and many others. And we've been enjoying the recipes. So there's Aussie B Budgets Marshmallow Salad, The Bubbly Stuffers Loaded Nachos, Mum Wife Budget Life Spaghetti Bolognese, Becca Budget 777 is Sushi, and Pink Plum Budgeting had Triple Berry Shortcake, Budgeting with a Ginger, Creamy Sour Cream Chicken Casserole. Vicky Plans Budgets had the lamb, and I have a hard time saying the souvlaki. Sophia, now hers isn't done, so what we're going to do is just put the 25 cents on the calculator for each one, and then I'll pull the money to add to it. So there's one to finish up. Sophie Budgets AU's roast beef and potatoes and cauliflower cheese and broccoli. Yum. And then this is Pico de Gallo by Pansy Budgets. That's finished. Loving Life at 60-ish. S'mores does it. This S'mores dessert. This is Mine, Svija's, Hands in Provision. North Country Cash Queen gave us the beef and broccoli, and we will mark off her final and add 25 cents for the ginger for her beef and broccoli. The budgeting TA had the ranch and Parmesan chicken dinners. So we're going to add that. So we're at 75 cents so far. I knew I didn't have too many left. I had a lot of them done. This is blissful budgeting. It's waffles with Lotus Biscoff spread, another 25 cents. So we are at $1. And then we have Craft and Budgets with On. She had some Vietnamese spring rolls. And those are for the veggies. So $1.25. And Beth at Cat Lady's Budgets, cheeseburger and fries, somehow it missed out, like that's a whole dollar's worth right there. So we're at $2.25. Somehow I was missing her cards. This is LJ Butterflies, chicken and shrimp carbonara. And Mama's Budget and More made the chicken enchilada casserole. And we owe her 50 cents to complete hers. This is Self-Written Budgets, Mom's Pasta, and it's already completed. And Nat Budgets Stromboli, and she just needs the pepperoni to finish that. And we are at $3 even. We have Solo Mom Budgets, creamy chicken pasta with spinach. Just need 25 cents for hers to be completed. So we're at $3.25. Claudia's Creations Chicken Piccata is done. Budget with Kendra's Delicious Ice Cream Sundae just needs 25 cents to be completed, and we're at $3.50. And we are not going to do the catch-alls in the back. So with $3.50, we're just going to round that up to $4 to finish that beautiful collab that has been so delicious. Such a delicious challenge to do. Oh, there's a 5 in here in the back that didn't get put. It's nice. 3 and 4. I think I did grab them all, didn't I? So for the Foodie Box challenge, we are adding $4. And so for the month of August, it has saved us $10, $15, $16, $17, $18, and $19. So we have a total of $105 saved in the Foodie Box challenge. Very nice. Okay, and then we'll flip back to the Villains Takeover. And let's see what we have left. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and $18 left to play. And I think I do these, I was doing these as a quarter as well, if I remember. I believe. But well, we're going to do that today because we only have so much, but we have $18. I could do a little more maybe today. This is beautiful. I didn't tell you who it's by. This is another lovely collaboration by Nori at Norelli's Budgets and Lysandra at Budgeting with Lysandra, as well as some other beautiful ladies. And when I go to their challenges, we will name their challenge. I have finished some already here, so I think I'm going to be rolling the D12, and then that's a D20. There's a D12, and then counting to see where that takes me. That might be too much. If I've already finished some, I might need to switch to the D10. Let's check. 2. So we can do, we're gonna do 50 cents, which has to be an even number because I'm not gonna do change today. So we are going to roll, and we got 6, so that's $3 into that one. So this is by Budgeting with Lysandra, and it's Voldemort. So these are the villains. Very nice. You know what? We can finish Lissandra's just by giving her another $2 there. Actually, I can take that 5. I think we're going to do that. Perfect. Okay, so then we're going to roll the D10 again, and it takes us to 3, just flipping right over. And this is Pansy's budget. So did I name the right person, or is that the host? It is, I did. Okay, so this is Pansy Budgets and Scar. So we have quite a few left, I think, on hers to go. I think I'll just do, so if I do the 5 and the 5, that's 10. So that's a $5 right there. Whew. If I do the 1s, it's going to go quick on me, isn't it? Well, we get to do it another week this way. And that takes us back to Nori. We're going to roll the D3 to see how many 1s we'll do here. And we'll do 2 1s, which is 4.50 cents. So did I do that right when I was, yeah, I did. Okay, so what do we have left? We have $6 left for this and 2. Well, that takes us back to, that one is done. So then we count 1, 2. So we'll do here, and I think I'm gonna, so if I do the 5 again, and the 5, that, I mean, that's, it's 10, so it's $5. It's so much. I think I'm gonna have to do quarters. These are large. I think that's why I was doing quarters. So 10 quarters would be $2.50. And then I could do 2 quarters to do with the 2 to make it an even 3. I think I'm definitely a quarter girl. That's my budget. I have $2 less left. No, $3 left. Let's see which challenge gets it. 7. So if we're counting just the ones that are not done. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's done. 5. Done, done, 6, and 7. Okay, so we are on What's Poppin' Sunshine's Escape from the Other Side. And we start here, and we roll a d6, and we go 1, 2, 3. Each icon, roll your favorite dice, which to me is the d3, and it's going to get 75 cents, which, let's just add it up. Let's do it one more time. So 75 cents. And then roll the d6. Mark that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another icon. So 3 again. So 75 cents, which is $1.50. I can't get to an even number. Let's roll the d6 again. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yay. So that's a quarter. So what are we at? $1.75. Last time, let's see if we can get finished. 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope, we're at the icon. So we roll a 2, which is 50 cents, which puts us at $2.25. So close. So we have 75 cents, $2 and, yeah, 75 cents of this to do. Let's see what we have. And it takes us off the board. So we are finished. We'll just go ahead and put in that extra 75 cents. And this one is done. All right, so that, we still have a few more challenges in this gorgeous Villains Takeover. 1, 2, let's see what it had already and what we're getting for August in total. Did I have a 5? I did. Okay, so in total for August, the Villains Takeover saved us 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and $33. Oops. So 33, $110 so far saved with the Villains Takeover. And that is everything for the emergency fund. and we'll get to see how much gets to go into the abundance. So emergency, once you've saved, it goes into the abundance, because if you draw from it, it's just an abundant feeling to know that you have that already. So we're going to see what our total is, and then we're going to play the new collab for Thanksgiving, because I need to get money saved for the Thanksgiving meal. I don't have enough in my normal budget of our groceries. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 125 in fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. So we have a total of 157, starting us off once again in our progressive challenge. So 157 means we're already done with our first one, which is $50. We've saved our first $50 and then some. So we'll subtract the 50 and leaves us 107. And I am going to mark these real quick and speed you up. Okay, so that's 50. I'm going to let that dry before I put it back in. And then we already have, so I put the $50 into this, and I only need 50 to get to me to $100. So I'm going to subtract another 50, and I'm going to speed you up, friend. Okay, so that $50 is done. That challenge is done. The $100 is done. I'm going to be moving my bookmark. I don't think this is the one that you pull out. I'm going to be moving my bookmark on up. So the 50 is done. The 100 is done. Where's my 100 envelope? Beautiful. So 100. So I still already feel like I'm making progress, getting back on track. It's a lovely feeling. So now I have $100 already going in here. Starting with 100, I have 57. Each icon is 2. So I have 28 that I can mark off. I'll speed you up. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, each one's 14, so I was able to do 2 rows already. And I have $1 left over, but that will, when we add it up to, so that makes me feel fabulous. Already on the board, 2 challenges in. Back on the road to get our $1,000 emergency fund before it is needed again. Okay, love it. Love that so much. And then I'm going to bring in $10. I think I've shared before that I do an errand for a friend, and she tries to give me $5 every week, mostly for gas. And I decided this is where I need to be saving it. I need the money in preparation for that holiday, because it does add up, friend. It does. It was hard last year because I forgot to do it and had to try to finagle right there. So I thought this year, this is perfect. This lovely little challenge is Friendsgiving Collab, hosted by Grace at Grammy's Journey, Pam at Game and Grandma Budgets. Also is Trina at Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens. Owen L here, Let It Be Budgets. Angela Marie 888, T is a Saver. Me at Hands of Provision, Windmill Ridge Budgets, Hoppin' to Budget with Bunny, Saving with Karen, and the Thrifty Practitioner. And these are so lovely and fun. And so this is played, I'm sure you've played them. So we're going to put our $10 back here. And I'm playing with 20 cents for each roll. Like if there's 5, that's 5 20-cents, okay? And it does come with cards to tell you where to go. If you land on a turkey, then you're done for that card and you have to go and pull another one. So I'm going to just cut the deck somewhere and we will see where we go. All right, we're going to Gaming Grandma Budgets and she's number 2. And we're going to start here, roll that D6 to the 1, which says BFF. And each icon, well, we get to choose. I'm going to make each icon worth 2 coins, 2 20-cents. So that is 2 there for that one. And then we'll mark that one off. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 3. So 60 cents used there. Let's see if we land on a turkey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is 2. This is Friendsgiving Central Perk. Very appropriate. 1 is a D6, so we need to roll a D6. And it's 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Haven't landed on a turkey yet. 3. 1, 2, 3. We roll a D3. And it's 2. 1 and 2. Miss Pam is giving us a good run here. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 2. I don't want to finish her card off all in the first time, do I? 1 and 2, D5. I do not have a D5. I'll have to use a D6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 puts us at start. I don't know what you do for start. I guess I just roll. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Goodness. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I landed on a turkey. That means I get to pull another card. I got a lot marked off on Miss Pam's there. All right, so we're going to Trina at Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens, just right next door here. And we're going to start over here on the start. And this is Charlie Brown, so cute. So we've got 3, 1, 2, and 3. This is going to go quick, isn't it? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Best friends. So we're going to roll D6 and we get 1. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We roll a D6. 2. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is Friendship Day. And that is going to save us. I'm going to put a 2 here. They're always, they're 50 cents. Each icon is 50 cents. That's right. I forgot I already did that. I don't roll. Got to remember that. Okay, 2. 1, 2. 2 little kittens. So that's 2 more. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Friends forever. Getting all the icons. 2 puts me at a D4. And it's 1. Back to the D6, 2. And 2 is the number. And I think I might just about be out here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We already landed there. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, true friends, 2 icons. So that is leaving me with 60 cents. I don't do IOUs on this, so I'm going to see where it takes me. 2, 1 and 2, turkey. Okay, so we get to put some money on somebody else, and it's Friendsgiving. I think that is saving with Karen's. I think that is hers. Yes, ma'am. We're going to start here and see which one gets the money here. 1, 2, and 3. Well, there's 1. So I have 2 20 cents left. 1, 2, 3, and I got a turkey. Right at the end, it's bouncing me around. And this is Windmill Ridge. There she is. And we're going to start here. And she gets the last 40 cents, I think. 1, 2, 3. No, we're on the turkey. Hey, did I mark that turkey off that I landed on here? As I should have. We landed on that turkey. Okay, so, well, she didn't get any money, bless her. She just got 1 turkey. So T is a saver. All right, here we are. We're starting up there. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I'm going to mark it off, and she just gets whatever is left. Because like I said, I don't do. And that was so fun. What a beautiful little collab. It will absolutely help me save money for my Thanksgiving meal. And I know we don't have that many more Fridays left, so it's the perfect amount of time to save up enough. So thank you for spending your time with me, for helping me once again to get started on my abundance, building my abundance for another emergency. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.